Heyo, I'm Kaylee and welcome back to Paranormasight. So we left off at a crazy cliffhanger. We just got a threatening phone call from a serial killer that was put on parole 6 months ago. And during all this time, let me see if we can find him real quick. There he is. This guy, who was responsible for the Najima murders, we get a call from him saying he's going to be killing a ton of people here soon, and it's all going to be our police officer's fault, Tutsume's fault. But I am thinking that it is the janitor. Well, it was kind of hinted that he was the janitor. We're not sure yet. I'm kind of where is he? Where is the guy? Oh, so we got Hitomi. We got her person of interest, but I didn't take a look at it yet. Alright, let's read it real quick. Hitomi is a rebellious student in 2A at Komagata High School. On a rare occasion, when she does show up at school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Hitomi is a fairly ordinary student when she started high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about the dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows, disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior, but this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Interesting. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying. So goodness, where was I going with all of this? So where is that, there it is. We think that this is the same guy as this guy. There is, where is it? There it is. It's Makoto. Interesting. But anyway, so we got to continue our story. So we can continue with sorting things out, or we can go with Hitomi's help. I'm really happy to see Mio alive. I think I'm gonna continue with this one, because I want to know what happened there. Bringing her friend back from the dead means that she'll have to pay the price. Yako makes it home safely, but still isn't sure about how to proceed with the curses. She worries about Mio as the night passes. Yako's home, so Mio knows where Yako lives. Oh, good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Yeah. Huh? You're up. Huh. It's morning. Are you okay? Can you remember your name? I don't know. I'm the spectator of the spirit board. I'm gonna say it. Yes, I am the specter of the spirit board. No, don't fall back to sleep. You must be dreaming. Wake up! Yes, I'm Nako Sakazaki. Good. Oh, Mio, thanks for last night. Was everything okay? Yep, still alive. I couldn't dispel the curse echo or learned the identity of who used it, but I managed to at least get away. But in that situation, it's the best you can hope for. I'm sorry I got you involved in something so dangerous. I meant to look for you as soon as the sun rose, but I was just so sleepy. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. It's okay, it's only natural to be exhausted after what you went through. Besides, I also feel bad that you've been wrapped up in all of this. It's supposed to be my job to prevent that from happening. Oh yeah, you said something about that last night. Just who are you exactly, Mio? She's freaking cute, that's who she is. Oh, well, the truth is I've been trained in things having to do with the supernatural. Huh? You mean you can learn that kind of stuff like you would with flower arranging? I've had the quite the eventful childhood. It sounds like must have been tough. Yes, it would have taken a long time to explain, so let's leave it at that for now. As fate would have it, I've ended up as the apprentice, or maybe more like assistant to a notable paranormal expert. Schools have always had paranormal disturbances because young people tend to be more susceptible to these things. I'm sent to schools that may experience something paranormal and put a stop to it before it happens. Wow, that's amazing. So you're like it's like a part-time job you do while also being a student. She didn't get paid though. Well, I do help maintain public order, but it's all part of my training, so I don't get any money. Oh, you've got it rough then, but still, that's really amazing. You were so cool when you faced off against the evil spirit. Yeah, she was. She was so cool. I never know if I should be happy when you compliment me like that. But anyways, that's all. That's why it's up to me to resolve any paranormal issues at the school. That's why I'm going to look into the cause of all of this. But for now, let's head to school. Yeah. Oh, do you have your curse stone? Now that it's daytime, the power is diminished. I should be able to hold on to it. Want to give it a try? Right, I do have it, but... Yako? Is it really so wrong? I'm trying to bring Michio back, I mean. I can't approve of it. The right may seem like a dream come true, but it involves taking the lives of other people then. Yeah, true. Yeah, I've been wondering that. I've been wondering if the rite of resurrection really is, or really means resurrection. It doesn't mean what people all think it is. So, it's just interesting. Yeah, true. I want to make sure that this whole ritual ends without anyone getting hurt. Well, it's too late for that. That's what I want to believe and what I'll put before anything else. Sorry, but is it okay if I hold on to it? Yako. I promise I won't use the curse, no matter what, but maybe there's some other way. I just have this feeling I shouldn't give up on the possibility just yet. That said, I'll help you, even if it's to stop the curses. For the Michio that still exists within me, I'll settle things so that we can move forward. Mio's disappointed. Okay, but if you ever feel in danger, you can give me the curse stone at any point. Right, thank you, Mio. Okay, then, let's go. The candy shop. Alright, cool. An old-fashioned candy shop is located in the street corner in Honjo. It's been in the Yako Sakazaki's family for 3 generations. On the weekends, you can spot Yako watching over the store, cooking monjayaki. Interesting. I want to know what that is now. And playing traditional tops and card games with the local children. Though traditional candy shops are known for selling cheap treats for kids, it's not common to see these largely private-owned businesses become something more like general stores, selling food, drinks, utensils, and other daily necessities. Many families operate candy shops on the dirt ground floor of their home, known as Doma, with a space in the back where customers can eat monjayaki, as well as arcade games and capsule toy machines in the front. Such facilities make them attractive places for children to gather and play. However, the harsh reality is that traditional candy shops, which thrived during the period of high economic growth, when many confectionery manufacturers enter the market, there are experiencing a steadily decline due to the rise in convenience stores and changes in children's interest and tastes. Oh, so their business is going under. Still awesome, though. It'd be so weird to live, like, where you work. Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, crime scene? Huh? I thought it's unusually noisy, but there's a big group of people and police in front of the school. Did something happen? Oh, so we know that Shogo died. There were 2 other people that passed away. Was it potentially, the other 2 people we saw in the school? If the police are here, then something must have... I'll go ask. Thanks. This isn't good. Huh, what happened? Don't panic, okay? The first teacher who came to work this morning found something. Okay. Mr. Joan Uruchi was found dead in the middle of the school grounds. What? They're closing the school for today. But that's not all. I didn't know this earlier, since I didn't watch... I didn't know this either since I didn't watch this morning news, but rumors are spreading that a number of bodies were found nearby. What? There's no way. Why? Could it be? Because of the curse? We don't know enough to say. From what I heard, Mr. Jonaruchi's body was in the middle of the grounds, but his body was covered in bruises like he had fallen from somewhere high. Weird. I'm smiling because this is really cool. Taking into account his unnatural death and the timing is very likely it has something to do with the curse. You're saying someone used their curse on him last night. Seems like it, doesn't it? But that's so scary. Which one is that? Which one is... That's the one, the falling from great heights one, right? That's the one we have. I thought. Right? What is it, the... Yeah. Yeah. Right? Something weird's going on. But that's so scary. Yeesh, so the curses really do kill people. And someone used it. Shush, keep your voice down, okay? What happened if another curse bearer heard you? Eep, sorry. Okay, he died. I wish we had a little bit more information, but they've locked up the front gates. Maybe we could sneak in through the back entrance. That person over there. Oh, that's the shoot, the delinquent chick. It's not Hitomi Okuda. You're right. That's unusual. Oh, but she was at the school last night too. She must know something about Mr. Jonaruchi. Let's see what she has to say. You go, Mio. Ah, I love her. Oh, Mio, wait for me. Huh? So you're telling me you two were at the ones at the school last night? No sense hiding it, then. Plus, I owe you one, Mio. I'll tell you everything I know. Thank you. She owes you? Yeah, right after I transferred here, there was a bit of trouble. She gave me one of those, what is it? Oh, exorcisms. Huh? So that's what it was. Oh. Okay, this just got way broader. So she was possessed somehow. Did they do a spirit board thing? I don't know. I'm thinking too much. All right, Junorichi's death. Did you hear about Mr. Junorichi's death? Heard about it. I've known about it since last night. I saw that bite it on the school grounds myself. What? You saw it happen? Tell us about it. What happened exactly? I don't really know myself. It was pitch black. But I can tell you. Oh, we get to play it now. Okay. It was almost dawn, probably around 3. He started freaking out all of a sudden, ran out to the ground like something was chasing him, then screamed. Ah, somebody help me! Forgive me, Michio! Or something like that while he was running around. Michio? You mentioned Michio? Was there anyone else on the grounds? It was too dark to see from where I was. But for just a second, I think I saw a girl in a school uniform with her hair in braids. Oh, she saw the curse echo. Oh, I didn't go out to make sure. So I could have been nothing for all I know. Does ours have a girl with braids? By any chance? No, I don't. Well, no, it's a ponytail. Okay, cool. So it's a different curse. Maybe. Then I heard him begging for his life, like I was wrong. I'll do anything. All of a sudden, his arms and legs snapped, even though he was just standing there. His arms and legs broke without anything being done to him. He fell over and quit moving, so I thought I'd better get out of there. Then he croaked. That's all I saw. I see. But from what you've told us, it almost sounds like Michio's ghost chased down Mr. Juniochi and killed him. If I know anything about that, I'm just telling you what I heard him say. Oh. Did you tell the story to the police? Nope, I ain't gonna. I can't count on them for anything. Not that they'd believe such an insane story anyway. Right. But there must be at least one person in the police worth trusting, right? Yeah, well, that guy's gone now, right? Yeah, I guess. There was one cop who always got on my case about stuff. He died just the other day. Oh, he did? I'm so sorry to hear that. Everyone who gets involved with me ends up dead. Maybe I really am cursed. You got it all wrong. The spirit that possessed you wasn't that kind of spirit. Huh? It wasn't? Yeah, it was just an unfortunate coincidence. Although I'm sure that was hard enough for you. She seems cool. I like her. Generichi's death. That's all I know about his death. Hey Mio, I've been thinking something. The way she described it reminded me of something. The way Mr. Juniorichi died sounded a lot like how Michio died. Of course, I didn't see it myself, but the state Michiochi's oh my goodness, I keep saying the name wrong. Ooh, the state that Michio's body was in, it was like she had fallen from high up. Could they have been killed by the same curse? I don't think so. The curse of the 7 mysteries hadn't manifested until when she died. And if we can trust what the spirit board said, then Michio died in an accident. Oh, right. Ooh. Mio's exorcism. Hey, to me, you're possessed by some kind of evil spirit? I don't understand it all too well myself. What I can say for sure is, thanks to Mio, the weird symptoms that were happening to me all went away. Yep, some people are born with a natural sensitivity to the paranormal. They tend to end up isolated as they struggle to relate to people around them. They also tend to draw spirits to them naturally. This can cause strange symptoms they don't understand, like headaches, muscle stiffs, and hallucinations, even memory problems. I'm sure it must have been very hard. So that's how it works, huh? Do people also have their personality taken over when possessed too? It's possible with spirits who have a very close relationship to their target, like siblings or a parent and child. Ooh, this is important information. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. It's when two parties aren't in sync that most negative effects can start to appear. So the seance or whatever you see on TV are all bogus? Not quite. There are mediums and diviners who can align their minds with the spirits they call. Although there are people on TV who just put on a performance. Huh. There are people who in life had extremely powerful spirit sense or deep connection with a person. But even they shouldn't be able to completely take over the person they possess. And even if they could, it'd only be enough to pressure them to choose certain behaviors that wouldn't be unusual for them to do on their own to begin with. But if that's the case, wouldn't you not know if you're choosing that behavior of your own will or not? Hence why there are a lot of cases where people don't realize they're being possessed. Though the spirit may influence the behavior and memories of the host, the deeper their connection in life, the easier it is for that to occur. I see. Getting possessed by a spirit is pretty complicated, huh? It must have been tough for you being possessed for so long, Hitomi. Whatever might happen to me doesn't make any difference. Me being able to see spirits and stuff has nothing to do with how things ended up like this. Yeah, it's not like being able to see them is your fault either. The same goes for me. Maybe it's just something we have to live with. I think you have a knack for it yourself, Yako. I bet you can see them too with a little training. I think I'll pass. Okay. Let's continue on exorcism. So that's why you did... Ooh. So that's why you do the job you do, huh, Mio? I thought she was a weirdo when she showed up, all of a sudden saying she was going to exorcise me. If you hadn't said anything, I probably would have knocked your lights out. You tried to perform an exorcism on her without telling her anything? You see, in my experience, most people don't understand no matter how much I explain. They only accept my explanation after they see the results. I guess that makes sense. The classroom last night. Hitomi, last night before you witnessed Mr. Junrouchi's collapse, can I ask what he and you were doing in the classroom? You gonna tell the cops? Oh right, with everything that happened with Mr. Junrouchi. They'll suspect you if you told them we saw you with him that night. Anytime something happens with someone like me, all those adults start jumping to conclusions. I understand. I won't tell them. You wouldn't be able to have killed him anyway. If you say so, then I don't mind telling you about it. So last night... What? Junrouchi called me over here acting like he was going to attack me or something. What? How terrible. Whatever, I'm glad he's dead. He had it coming. Calling people worthless and a cancer on society when he doesn't know anything about them. That dude was the one always acting like scum if you ask me. Is that so? Could you tell us in more detail why he called you out in the middle of the night? It's hard to explain. Where to start? Oh, let's go. Let's keep talking about the classroom. Okay, never mind. I have to go here. What do you mean by Mr. What do you mean by Mr. Junouchi acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? You know, Michio Shiraishi, right? The girl that killed herself? Huh? Michio? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her, call her up after school, and make her do whatever he wanted. What? What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in. Oh my gosh. That's dark. No way. That's how. What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I have not known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Junorichi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. Oh my gosh. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. Hitomi, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it? I know the spots around the oh my gosh. I know the spots around school people go when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic and I yelled at him, asking him what he was doing. You walked in on it? I couldn't just leave her alone, but she was... I couldn't just leave her alone looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. Michio, why? She probably thought she just had to... She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give a guy like that an inch, they'd take a mile. She kept saying about how it was all her punishment. She was soft. No. Of course, Junichi didn't change. He kept doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. Hitomi, if you knew about it, then why didn't you? You trying to say it's my fault? She told me that not to say anything. She told me she was fine. So what more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point in blaming Hitomi. Michio, why? Oh gosh. Oh man, that's so dark. Dirt on Michio. Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. For that long. The jerk probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person than meets the eye, you know? There must have been a reason. Don't know, got nothing to do with me. So last night, how did it start? Ah, right. Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yashida Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi is his name. He was part of the juvenile division. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good looking. I mean, he wasn't, but anyway. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. He was the only one I could talk to. Huh, so there was someone like that at the police? Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time, he suddenly introduced me to his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age, and that she was on my side. It must have been a terrible loss for her, too. Yeah, I do feel bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died, so he was meeting her. Okay, cool. Oh no. Man, everything's just surrounding her. Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi would always take me straight to that park. And then he'd listen to whatever it was I was ticked off about. That day, he called me over there like usual, but something seemed off about him, like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and told me to hold on to it. It's a cursed stone. It's a cursed stone! A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. He told me that he wanted me to look for a Wait, what? Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michiyo Shiraishi had that looked like this one. Huh, Michiyo. What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had a very special talisman or something. But apparently Michiyo always avoided that subject. A talisman that Michiyo had? He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. There could have been something that Michiyo couldn't tell even the police about. I know things at home were a little complicated, but from what I heard, Michiyo was keeping her mouth shut about what Junorichi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. I didn't squeal on anything about Michiyo either. Michiyo, what is it that had such a strong grip over you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't just have an eye on Michiyo, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. I don't know. When I looked inside, there was just a weird, grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it. But from the way he is acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain, I figured that he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that, yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was going to happen to him, so she was meant to give it to the big paranormal affairs chief. Nakagoshi. Do you know him, Mio? No, I just heard the name, I think. So there really is a Nakagoshi. That's a relief, at least. Anyway, it didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. Hitomi? Yeah? The talisman. Would you mind if I take a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So last night you were looking for the talisman Michiyo had. Yeah. I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michiyo. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it right now. Come to the school tomorrow. To the school tonight. He even gave me a code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he used it for secret meetings before. Yuck, I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. Nothing he said made any sense. Like that I was really Miyochi and stuff like that. Ugh. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me and breathing heavily. Eat. Were you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was able to get away when Junorichi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So, it really all thanks to you, to the two, so it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterwards, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and old man Ashimaya talking, and then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? That's also why I saw Jonorichi come back outside and bite it. I see. So you were only here to look for Michio's talisman. Alright. I was dumb to fall for that creep Junorichi's trap so easy. It could have gone a lot worse, but I lucked out. Okay. What you described does sound like Michio killed Mr. Junorichi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way. You mean like really was her ghost, like for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits, either bound to a place or roaming freely. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Huh. Wonder if that's what happened. Alright, then suppose what the spirit board said is true, and Michio's death was an accident. Then she must have some regrets. If she really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. Okay. And that's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for that talisman. Sure, thank you, Hitsumi. Oh, if you two find anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you? Right. I'm not home most of the time. I'm usually at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Ooh. Thanks. We'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kind of scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up. You were the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later, and don't die out there, okay? Thanks. We'll be careful. You're so casual about it. Don't die. Alright then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Junorichi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bear at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse echo we experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Junorichi seems to be different. The people in the school at the time other than us were Mr. Junorichi, Hitomi, and the old man Ashimiya. There we go. Who ran into you. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person Hitomi saw, a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it does seem like she's one. Mr. Oh, did I not read that correctly? She doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Jonoruchi is pretty suspicious though. If he were a curse bearer, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right, that's why I say that there were multiple. Oh right, that person who killed Mr. Jonoruchi would have to be the one we must be one too, which means it must be either the mysterious girl or old man Ashimaya. I don't know why I'm having trouble with that name. Yeah, we should certainly be careful of them. That said, The mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jonorichi thought it was Michio that attacked him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michi herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night. You did? It's likely he was involved with the curse given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection. So we'll have to be careful of old man Ashimaya and Mr. Man, I'm struggling. And Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all curse bearers will be hostile, but... As for what to do now, and I'd like to find the one responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't know if we'll be able to end this without stopping it at its source. Yeah, that makes sense. In which case, next we should do what exactly? We'll need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. It should be easier during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way that I can. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Where to go then? Ooh. We're looking for Araishi? That is probably... Oh goodness, it was the cafe, right? The Kurokiyo Cafe on Honkusai Street. Honkusai... But he's still looking into the Rite of Resurrection. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be... Not here, not here. Probably not here. Probably one of these two. I'm gonna get us the Yashida Gardens. Or former Yashida Gardens. And so, Mio Kurosuzu, Mio Kurosuzu and Yaka Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. So we got it wrong. Resume. Ryogoku Bridge. We might want to bump into the police. Alright, so not here. Okay, that's what I think we need to do. We need to put the detective and them together. But I want to make sure real quick. I wonder if we'll bump into the private investigator if we go here. Probably not, though. No. Okay. We're kind of pushing it on time right now. And my voice is kind of getting a little cracked. Because I did kind of like record like a bunch of these already. So I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. And then that way we'll see what's going on after we talk to the phone booth. I think we're putting these two places, or these two people together. So they'll eventually meet up, which would be really cool. Or these two might be private investigator in them. That'd be interesting too. We'll see how that turns out. Might be this one actually, because this one's already here. Well, anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!